Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel, Miriam, Leonardo Tango.
Today we want to talk about the famous ganchos, hooks.
We are going to be giving you the basic and most important technique for ganchos.
In this case, the follower is doing the gancho, the leader is offering the leg and the lead to make it happen.
If this is something that you may enjoy, let's go to the dance floor and let's start working.
Okay, here we are at the dance floor, so we want to show you this beautiful figure that you can use right away. So let's try that. So we are doing gancho. And what is the technique for the gancho? We have a lot of details. Don't worry about the figure. It's not learning a figure by memory, but remembering the technique because you will apply in any case of ganchos, hooks, same technique all the time for followers and for leaders.
Yes, definitely. So one of the first thing that we are going to just almost skip the first part. This is a voleo just to enter here. Here's the first thing. She's in zero position. We'll call it axis. Yes. If I bring her towards me, how do I tell her I want a gancho? It's not just a matter of positioning your foot and do the gancho. Yes, because that happened a lot. I saw that at the milonga. So the idea is to tell her, okay, we're going to bounce her hip. I will just, without the gancho, I'm going to do this. Tuk. Did you notice that my left hand is not pushing her? It's just my connection in one piece. Sending her out, tuck, took almost my rib cage extends to my arm and sends her out. That will give her a little more momentum, more bouncing to swing that leg and come back. So if we do this couple of times, this starts to happen. Pa pam, pa pam. So I'm sending her out, and as soon as I'm sending her out, I'm expanding my frame so she can use our connection to bounce back.
For followers, remember to keep the elbows open in this case. And when you feel that little extension to our right, it will not happen on our center or head. It's only from the hips position. So I'm moving out to my right leg, only with hips, not with head. Okay, center, keep the head on top of your feet and displace the hips to add the leg later. After you have the move with the hips, we go with the leg, in this case the left, to go out and do the hook. So we are going to go outside before the hook. So again, we go out to the hook, out to feet together. In this case, it could be voleo or any figure in this area, but the motion is coming from the hips to extend before getting into the hook. Now, something for the follower, when you do the extension to the right and you decide to go back to position for the hook, don't go with the left to the hook. So the hip doesn't go right, left. That's wrong. We go right, center, right, center, right, center, hook. So the hook happens with my hips center, not to my left. Very important, very basic technique that you can apply when you do any hook.
So another thing for the connection, the position of our leg. Question for you that you're watching. Leaders, where my foot supposed to go? Let's say I will put three options. Can I create a space? Does it go here, here, or here? 3 seconds. 3.
Back, center, or front.
2, 1. You thought about it? Now, if I put it here, to our understanding, that is front, in front of her foot. Quick note here before we continue with the second part, we would like to thank you everybody who is supporting and contributing to the growing of our channel with the super thanks and also with the likes and subscribing. We really appreciate your support.
So if you like to contribute, links are below.
Now let's get to the second part of this video. That is front, in front of her foot. That will be bad. Why? Look what happened. We'll put this is wrong in the way we see it. Can you see that she can extend the leg. I mean, she can send the leg back and her gancho looks open and small. If I put it in the front, same thing. I will have to, she will hit my calf. If that happened to you, it's because your foot is in the same line. If I will go a little bit back, look what happened. Tack, easy peasy. She's not kicking my calf. She's contacting directly with my upper thighs, and her leg get to extend into a deep backward and the deep gancho. Yes, not here, not here. A little farther back. That will create a nicer position.
And that's good because followers and leaders also, to do the gancho, you need to move the hips to the back. So we're not doing the gancho from this position.
Ew.
See, because we have knee front and foot back. We need to place the hip to the back, and from there we do the gancho and lift if you need to lift. Never do it with the hips in position and then create this position. This is really bad. We go back to the hook and back to center.
Yeah, I want to see the leaders. If you were put in your position, if you thought the gancho goes in front, let us know in the comments below. If this is something new for you, we want to hear that. Yes?
Also, the position of his leg is on top of the toe, right? Lifting the heels.
Yes.
That's important for the, in this case, the leader. But if we have to position the leg followers for someone to do the gancho, always the receiver of the gancho is moving the heel off the floor. So it's more space and it's nicer.
Yes.
We'll show you one more time.
Sure.
And also about the timing. So we do side, voleo, extension, hook, extension, and feet together to keep the timing, and go into resolution or different position, to keep the timing of the hook with the music, right? To make it dynamic, yeah.
Exactly. So don't think the last tip we promised is not to use the beat to do the gancho. Try to use always half and one rather than one and one. Yes. So
yeah, we syncopate the gancho to make it nicer, more effect.
1 and 1, 2. Yes. Rather than, can we do it wrong? Very quick, very quick. Don't do this, please. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We are, of course, exaggerating, but do not think that the accent goes like going up. Try to gancho out right away in syncopation.
Yeah, it's nicer, more dynamic, it looks flexible, and it's easier for the receiver of the gancho, because if you stay there with the hook, it's so hard for balance, and if it's squeezing the leg, even harder. So it's just wrapping out and more effect. Great, guys, you made it until the end of the video. Congratulations.
We really appreciate your support, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Bye.